How you doing? This is Max Farrow from Media Venom. This is the tutorial for how to make a playlist. So go ahead and log into your Venomcast account if you're not already. On the left-hand side, you want to click on Manage Playlist. This is going to bring up the playlist manager. And as you see, there's heavy rotation, light, standard, station identification, weekly top 10. These are the default editors. These little icons right here, disable playlist, edit playlist, and delete playlist. Very self-explanatory. So once you make them, you can edit to them around. Let's just quickly look inside one like station identification, which is an interval type of rotation. It is enabled. Let's click edit playlist. And as you see, the status is enabled. It repeats every 2 songs. That means that anything that's inside this playlist, every 2 songs that's in the general rotation, it's going to play anything that's inside this playlist. And as you see, there was play random selected tracks or in succession. Under standard rotation, this is a generalized rotation, which you see in the media library where you put your files at. So let's go ahead and create a playlist. And this is real simple. The title, let's say if we wanted to create a morning show, we just type in morning show for the title. And because it's a scheduled format, you simply highlight down to scheduled. It's going to bring up this box. Now we want to put the current date. In this particular case, let's say April 28th, 2010, of course. You can also click this display calendar and it'll bring it up in this particular format, which might be a little bit easier for you to use. We now want to set the scheduled time. In this particular case, a morning show, maybe not 9 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock a.m. And that's when it will actually start. The repeat schedule format is pretty self-explanatory. You could do this daily, monthly, yearly, and you could pick several different dates and times. I do this on a daily thing. Play all tracks in random or play one track from selected playlists. Different variations will give you different results, of course. In interruptible, no, always play this completion to the stop. 0 is to play to completion and hit save. Once you hit save, it'll propagate. Simply click on Media Library because now we want to start putting files into this. Okay, as you see that all the files are sort of jumbled together here right now. So what we need to do is view them in a folder list. So click on Options, Browse by Folders. Let's scroll back over. And let's go into the rock folder. And again, you basically, to click and select separate files, you want to hold down your control button when you click. So click down on your control button and click on the left-hand side of the mouse. On each one, you could separate each files. Go through and select them one by one. And just scroll down the list here as we go, holding control down every time we click. And it's going to take a couple of times for you to get used to using this drag and drop feature. But as we go through, just go back and click one time and hold and drop the entire group into the morning show. Now, as you see, it says 49 seconds 21 underneath. So I've just selected another file to put it in and bring it up to 53 seconds, or 53 minutes, I'm sorry. And now let's scroll back up. We'll go to your storage file because this is what houses your commercials and station IDs. Now let's put a couple of commercials in. And again, you can do this by just singly dropping them in like this. Couscous, Red Hot and Blue. You can see now that the time says underneath 1 hour and 7 minutes. Now let's go into the morning show. Okay. And just to kind of save your work, because you won't be able to travel out of this unless you hit save. So hit save. And let's go back to Media Library. This should still bring you up in the format. Go back into storage. Now Let's drop in some more bumpers. Maybe a 15-second ad in there too for Sober Sam. Now let's go back into the morning show playlist and move some of the files up and down. If you highlight the file, you can move it up. As you see, Sober Sam is moving up throughout the process. Or if you click on the bumper, you can move it up as well. Of course, all these little icons down the bottom, they're pretty self-explanatory. You see it's moved it all the way up. Now see, if you go to click out, it's going to give you this error message saying you must save your changes. Now make sure that you hit cancel and go down and hit save before you remove yourself from the playlist. Okay. Sorry, we're going a little bit slow-mo here. Let's go back into storage. Let's go for some more station IDs. Because you want to have more than one station ID in a playlist here. I'm going to speed it up here a little bit. Dump 2 or 3. You see they're all down the bottom. So we want to kind of move one up into the middle somewhere, leaving one down at the end. And make sure you hit save. Once you've configured it to the way you want, that's basically it. I mean, it's back to manage playlist. And now I'm Max Farrow. This is Media Venom, and this was making a playlist. Just keep in mind that all these functions and everything, they take some time to get used to. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us at 215-268-7592 during normal business hours. Thank you very much, and have a great day.